Good morning. So I had Chris53 Ford F100s comment, 80 milligrams of Test-C a day is 560 milligrams a week. Do you pin every day? Most would suggest splitting it in half Monday and Thursday. Just curious what you think. So, yes, I absolutely went and pinned every day. And because the testosterone cypionate was not my only compound, you can actually measure out all of your oils and you can mix them together and inject them at once. Now a lot of places you can get pre-mixed compounds. You have like that tri-test and you have that test-tren and tri-tren and all this other shit. It's just basically a mixing of esters and they're mixing testosterone and tren. I don't ever recommend getting pre-mixed compounds. The reason I don't recommend getting pre-mixed compounds is because you can't really fuck with the dosage and you can't really promise that the dosages that they're claiming are accurate sometimes, depending on where you're getting your shit. A lot of underground places, you know, you order something one time, it might be underdosed, the next time it might be overdosed, it might be right on, or it might be fake. You never fucking know. So I definitely recommend vetting your sources. I will say that over and over and over again. But pinning daily is ideal in my opinion. Now, the reason that pinning daily is ideal is you have no chance of fluctuation. If you're pinning every single day, you are taken up and you are just, boom, you're gonna maintain something. Now, just like the needle on the fucking stock exchange, right? As it goes up, you know, let's say 700 was where it was supposed to stop, right? Well, it's gonna shoot up to like 815 and then it's gonna gradually come back down. It's gonna dip down to like 675 or something like that. And then it's gonna come back up. It's gonna go to 715, you know, 695, 703, and then 700, whoa, 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 right? And it's just gonna hold that plane because you're pinning every single day. Now, if you're pinning twice a week, you have an opportunity for those days with nothing, just, you know, dipping down even farther. Those fluctuations are still possible. So when you space your injections out every 3-4 days, you're still going to be right at that 700, but in reality, you're actually existing from like 685 to 715. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just a matter of, you know, this was my first time running a serious cycle, and it's not even that serious, honestly. My dosages were super small compared to what a lot of guys are out there fucking running. But I had decided that I was gonna go with acetate ester for the trenbolone because it has such a short half-life. And if there was something in it that didn't agree with me and I didn't like it, then I would have been able to drop it. And, you know, within 38 hours or so, like, I would be experiencing zero sides from it. But I was terrified of experiencing side effects. You never know what kind of side effects that you could experience. Everybody's gonna handle it differently, and every cycle is going to be different. And another thing that I would absolutely mention is, like, when I first ran testosterone, like, I got put on TRT and I'm at 200 a week, right? First time I wanted to try running a cycle, I bumped up and I started running 380 milligrams a week. Okay, and I was going for 3 injections a week and I felt fine. It felt like nothing, honestly. And so the second time that I decided to pick shit up, it was the testosterone and the trenbolone acetate. Now, again, I mixed my esters. I measured everything out. I put everything together. I would alternate between right glute, left glute, right thigh, left thigh. There are actually educational videos online that you can find on YouTube to assist you in injecting in your thigh and knowing how to aspirate the syringe and all of that. I also recommend get yourself a little air bubble in there when you're going into a solid muscle. The air bubble's not going to hurt you and it will help pump out those last few drops of it. And when you start, you'll understand that that few drops, you know, every drop could be 20 milligrams. You don't know. So you definitely don't want to waste any. But daily injections are going to be ideal if you are wanting to minimize your risk of side effects. Frequency is key. Frequency equals consistency, and consistency gives your body something to adapt to. You know, it's really hard for your body to adapt to something that's fluctuating constantly. And when you space them out 3-4 days, you have a chance of letting it fall down below 700. 700 is just my hypothetical number. For all I know, running 560 milligrams of testosterone a week, my testosterone could have been up like 1700, I don't know, but I felt fucking amazing. Actually, I still feel amazing. I'm about 5 weeks off of a cycle, and like my strength is still way the fuck up there where it was when I was running, and my body fat's down a bunch since I jumped off. My next cycle, haven't 100% decided what I'm going to run. I'll get back to everybody on that, but I mean, it's going to help me put on some fucking size. Now, you also asked me about Turinabol. I'm going to jump into another video replying specifically to that. I'm going to provide as much information as I can on that. And yeah, I hope that I was able to kind of cover what it is that you were trying to figure out here. And if there's any more questions you have, feel free to post them on this video. I'll reply again. About ready to run into the bank quick though, so when I get home, I got an hour and a half before I got to go do an estimate for a guy's shower remodel, and then I'll try to get to that video before I go to that estimate, so it should be coming out here pretty quick. Anyway, until next time.